had a live where I was saying some stuff and I went,
Girl, you can't be doing that.
no, but it's like a real wind down, when you get with your girls.
It's true. That's true.
Next thing you know, you talking about you did what with who and you let him use what?
But we got it, you share a little bit. I hope you can.
Good. Okay. Welcome back to the Wine Down with Yana, where we sip, unwind, and have the kind of conversations that feel like a deep exhale after a long day. If you're new here, I'm your host. And we're going to get started with the wine because apparently we do need a drink immediately. Yes. I've got a beautiful Cabernet Sauvignon. It was highly rated at Total Wine & More. It is 13.8%. So...
You're like, good enough for me.
The wine I had on my last live was 11%. So I was drinking it like it was juice.
Hilarious.
And I looked up and there's
11
like
still
11 to get you.
It'll still get you. It's not the, obviously the 12, whatever, but it's just a little, or
it's 13, a little something.
It's better than an 8 or a,
Now, I'm not
5, Lord forbid.
I've low-key for my daily, I have really gotten into those Trader Joe's wine in the cans.
Oh, yeah. Some of them are nice, though.
Oh, yeah. The rosé and the peach.
No, some of them, yeah. I mean, and Trader's got theirs, and then I feel like it's canned wine is starting to become more popular. What's the one with like the rainbow? There's a couple of brands
that are
pretty like decent, like.
And when
bad.
I tell you, I have definitely just been like
enjoying those.
I come home, I start taking off my clothes, then I pop that open, and then I wash my face because you got to wash off the day even before you settle in, take your shower, things like that. Yes. Okay. So
what we cheersing to?
A good life.
Okay. Period.
A good life, new beginnings. Okay. Here we go.
Clean. Okay, I gotta.
Give it a little swirl.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? See my notes. You feel me?
Okay, it's got good legs.
Okay, that right? Full body. But I still gotta taste to see if it's a full body. But yes, okay. Oh, I love that.
That is smooth.
I love that. They was not lying.
That is smooth.
Bonanza. They gotta get a little better label,
right?
You know what I'm saying? They always be the real good ones with the most random,
right?
And then like the ones with the too pretty label, you're like,
you're like
too pretty. It's too pretty. Must not be that good. But this is so like it's delicious.
I'm like, I like this. Oh,
not too like peppery.
Oh, that's
very smooth, like you said. What'd you say? Got good legs on it. I can't tell, the notes, but don't give me the lion. But I'm trying to,
Hey, she's here, she's sipping.
I'm no sommelier or anything.
Hey, but you never know.
I'm trying to get better with that. And then my mother-in-law is really into wines, and I've been to Napa out here, and like Temecula, some good wine places in Santa Barbara too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want to do a day trip, take the train out there, go drink, come back. There's one in San Diego too that I want to go to. And I'm just like, okay. Then I just found out there's a Black-owned wine bar that opened in, I think it's Irvine.
Okay.
And I'm like, I just got to get out. I just got to get out.
That's nice.
Go drink all the wines.
Yes.
Because...
And all this places popping up too. I hope they can sustain. Like, shout out to 1010 Wines, okay?
Shout out 1010 Wines.
We want to support
Black-owned, woman-owned wine bar. And the vibe is amazing.
Really? I can't wait to go.
The vibe is amazing. Yeah, you got to pick a day so we can go.
Yeah.
Even if it's brunch.
Yeah.
Because the vibe on...
Because they have... I thought they didn't have a full menu, but they do. They have a full menu. Okay.
And now they're open for lunch.
Oh, that's nice.
So I was like, I got to get in there for lunch. Because they've got these sliders. Oh, my God.
Girl, don't threaten me with a good time. Because I love a good...
And they have a vegan option of it, too.
Oh, nice. I love it all, girl.
But I'm like, I got in there and had them sliders the last time I was there. And I'm like... And somebody was like, "Oh my God, I was gonna go." I said, "We can go back if I can get the
know
sliders."
right.
Like,
I know that's right. Okay, well you're over here too. You've got to try, or have you had Nick's on Second?
Not yet.
Girl, that food is good. That's good. It's a fine dining experience. I just went for my anniversary dinner,
Oh,
and the
happy
service. Oh,
anniversary!
thank you. And the girl, you were talking about them sliders at 10:10. I like the way you smiled when you was talking about it, and that's how Nick's on Second had me smiling. So you need to go on over there too. All the food is just so decadent and delicious, and they got a butter cake. You got to get the butter cake.
She said decadent, y'all. So
and I love when the presentation matched the food, like it's pretty, and you like, this is delicious. Okay,
so yeah, Nick's on Second. We got to get there.
We got to get there, and then 10:10 Wines are coming for you too. We come for all the Nick's on Second is not black owned at all, but fabulous. But 10:10, so we can prioritize, right?
Just like food.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna even lie. I like food.
Love food and good wine, much. And this right here. Great. If that's any inclination of how successful and wonderful the show is going to be, that's a good sign right there.
I asked her what she wanted. I said, "We're gonna make this happen."
Do you like what's your favorite, or do you enjoy them all?
So when I started the journey, I was a strictly red girl.
Okay.
I used to tell people I don't like white wine. I don't like.
Yeah. But you've opened up, Really?
My palate has expanded.
You like a good Riesling? You like a good
yes.
Sauvignon Blanc?
Sauvignon Blanc. Mm-hmm, yes. Mm-hmm, oh my gosh. Just recently got into Sancerre. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I'd have to inquire.
You say the word. Okay. Just send me a text. Wine.
Okay.
Say less.
Okay. I love it. Hilarious. You might as well do the whole shebang and like go to be the sommelier and all the stuff. You might as well.
That is the goal. I've had some friends, they're like, your personality, you should host events, you need to do this. And I'm like, I think I'm not scared to do it anymore. So let's go on and get at least level 1 certified so I can
that would be
do
so
more.
Exciting.
Oh my gosh.
Even just doing it, regardless of what you choose to do afterwards. That would be so exciting just to go through that experience. So it's a win-win regardless. But you got to pay, You got to pay a good amount to be a part of it and stuff. I think it would be a win-win.
I think it's worth it to me.
Yeah, of course.
So I'm like so excited.
And what a conversation piece.
like
yes, I'm certified. No, like I really love wine bouquet. I'm certified. What you say, level 1?
Yes.
Really, you're like, whoa.
She said, okay.
I just like to see. You're like, no. But also just having the vocabulary, right? Like I was joking when we first, were tasting of like, having the right vocabulary to describe what you're tasting, what you're feeling, the pairings, right?
Right.
The Sauvignon Blanc really goes with the fish or the tuna or the whatever, Now
I'm gonna say this because of the suggested pairings don't always match with us.
Oh, of course. Oh, absolutely. The whole thing, though, I think, and that's what I spoke with Leslie about with being Black owned in the wine space and being that minority, is the whole thing is catered towards a culture that's like, that's not the only culture that enjoys wine. So you got to come in with and then do your own, pairings and even descriptions and ratings and things, right? Because everyone's palate is different. We already know they palate. They've been stealing spices for years and don't use it. Those, So we already know they palate
is not ours.
Yeah, so it's like even the ones they rate, even though they got that one right. Whoever voted.
Oh, and that one was a 93.
Oh, wow.
So, and I see why it's a 93.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm like, oh, that's a good one. Come home, pop it open, let it breathe, go change your clothes. Yeah. Shoot, spaghetti is not going to get finished being made if I start sipping that while I'm
fair. If you want it done, you need to sip, you know what I mean, and it's pretty too.
It is. It's rich.
It's really rich. It's really nice. But yeah, anyway, infiltrating that space as a person of color is so important. Yeah. So important.
Which is why it's so nice when you see Black winemakers like Dwayne Wade, who has an incredible line.
Really?
Love his wine.
Okay.
And I was really,
I think she shared, no, there's maybe a basketball player, somebody who was making wine and they're going to stop because there's a lot going on with it, whatever. But I think she brought some of Dwayne Wade's wine. What's the name of the?
3 by Wade.
Okay.
It is.
It's good. You recommend
Oh
it? Huh?
my goodness!
Okay. I don't think I've seen it in the store. Where is it at? Total Wine.
Total Wine.
Okay.
And you know who else I was surprised with, and people laugh when I say this.
Earl Stevens.
Don't.
Oh.
Yes, it was literally
good.
Listen,
it's good.
I don't
it's
like
sweet.
his voice. His voice his voice, his vernacular. It just is like, oh, it's too much. It's too much.
Yeah.
And I featured his wine last year for Valentine's Day because it was a really pretty rosé. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to do this one. I was like, oh my God, I hope this wine is good. And I went to sip it and all I could do was laugh because I'm like, he was like, girl, you talking all that shit about me, but
you're about to be laid out.
Right? It was so good. It was good. And I was pleasantly surprised. I said, okay.
But that ain't who you was going to say. Who you was going to say, though?
It was E40.
Oh, you was going to say it?
Mm-hmm.
I guessed it?
Yeah.
Girl.
It's just something about, I'm like, and people laugh at me when I say that. And it's like, I enjoy his music.
Yeah.
But it's like, sometimes it's just.
Yeah, I can only, I mean, you know, and I don't, you're not from California, right?
No, I'm from here, but I'm from Southern California.
I'm
from Inglewood.
It's different. Okay, Inglewood.
Yeah,
So good.
6th Ave and Hardy. So
I know you're from Inglewood.
Yeah,
love me some Inglewood. Okay. Shout out to Inglewood. Shout out to Black Bean. That's in Inglewood. Have you been there?
I have not. No, I need to.
You need to. It is a yoga or wellness studio where they have classes.
Oh, I love that.
And it's Black owned. Ali Simon, shout out to my girl. She's fabulous. And they do yoga, they do meditation classes, breath work. They also have like different events, and then you can also like rent the space out as well. It's located in Inglewood. What's that? Market Street, where all the little, you know, I guess that's the downtown Inglewood part or whatever. I know so much change in all the things and the new.
It's really starting to be what homegirl said on Insecure. She's like, welcome to Iwood. And you're like, ugh.
Yeah, like, come on. Yeah. But no, shout out to Inglewood. But no, I get it because I grew up. My dad listened to E40 a lot. I just feel a certain way about all Bay music in general. I ain't gonna say all, but I keep my ear to the streets, but like I don't have to hear it all day.
I don't. I'm like,
to the Bay, love the
right.
Vallejo, right?
I could do a hot, you know, quick segment, you know, DJ playing it, and then it's like, all right, wrap this up.
Ooh, you know, shout out to E40, but the wine though, with the music too, you know, legend in the game for sure.
We ain't taking none of that away from you because you are the man.
He's the man. The wine is good.
The wine is delightful.
Haven't had any of his reds. I think the only wines of him that I've had were sweet. Like the Moscato and something else, a white wine. So I'm sure that I haven't had the reds, but I'm sure they're good.
I'm just like, I can't do sweet wine.
But you said you had a rosé.
It was the rosé.
Okay, well then same, yeah.
Because I felt like Valentine's Day bubbles, pretty. You gotta, I'm like, you gotta match.
Love a rosé.
So,
I love a frosé. Or a Bellini. Is that when it's like frozen or something's
frozen?
It's
the frosé. And let me tell you, for a second, I was obsessed with
Bellinis or
frosés. I was just like, this is becoming a problem.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah. But I drink, and people go, oh, do you drink because you're stressed? I was like, no, I drink because I'm alive and I'm happy. Like
you're like, I love it.
I just love wine. Like it's something about it that brings people together. It makes you happy. You can, like, a conversation. It's going to make the conversation so much more fluid.
It's true.
So
it's true. Girl, you know what I didn't do that I should have my water too.
Would you like a water? I can grab you a water.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
So I just got into Survival of the Thickest. Started binge watching it.
Oh yeah.
And
it's a new season right?
It's the third season's coming out. I'm on the second season now.
Okay.
She is funny.
I like her.
She is so funny, and the stuff that comes out her mouth is like, oh, I found my spirit person because
she wild. I like her.
I have moments like I'm at work and they'll be like, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't say that out loud.
Dang, you can't be saying everything.
I think it's gotten to the point now where my HR lady is like, if I didn't hear it.
Not the HR lady.
Like, she's gotten to the point now where she's just like, oh my God.
Girl, you can't be doing I mean, getting fired at work now?
I don't think they're gonna fire me.
Okay, good.
Because they're just like, at this point, this is just
who you are.
You're who like, you are.
This is just me, y'all.
I'd be
this
like,
is just me.
But you love me.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, it's some wild stuff that be popping out my mouth sometimes, and I'm like, oh my god, I really said that.
Tearing them up.
Okay, you guys, but we are in Women's History Month, which is one of my favorite times of the year. It's not just about celebrating women's accomplishments. It's also about the stories, the sacrifices, the resilience, and the way women show up every day, even when nobody is clapping for us. So today's episode is extra special because I'm sitting down with a woman who represents that in such a real way. Women's History Month reminds us that women have always been leaders, creators, nurturers, builders, and visionaries, even when the world tried to shrink us. And let me tell you, especially as a Black woman, they tried it. Silence us or overlook us. And I wanted today's conversation to feel like a celebration of the modern woman, the woman who's chasing her dreams, raising kids, trying to stay soft while still surviving, and becoming the woman that she is. And that's exactly what today's guest embodies. Aww. So you guys, I am excited because today I have a beautiful spirit who became a friend and love her to death. She's beautiful, she's full of light, and she's also a fellow mom, a creative, and a woman who is actively walking in her purpose. Good Lord.
I like how wait, let's just stop it right there, but keep it in. Keep it in, girl. I am absolutely walking in my purpose. I know that. That was a Freudian slip that meant to happen. Okay, keep going. That was good. I received that because I just translated as blessings.
Amen.
And I just translated.
She walking in that bag, y'all.
Thank you. Yana, you did not have to. I'm about to cry now. Okay, purpose, yes.
My guest is the beautiful Marché Howell, Proud Boy mom, actress, content creator, and we're not going to leave off wife. And what I love about her, she's one of those women who shows you that you don't have to choose between being a mom or a dreamer. Oh, that's so sweet. She is literally here doing both and doing it with grace. And I am so happy to have you here after, time because you have been busy, girl.
That's okay. Yeah, a little bit. Somebody got to do it.
Man. So for anyone that is meeting you for the first time, tell them about you.
Ooh, that is so much pressure. First of all, that's very kind. All the things you said are so sweet. I would identify with all that you said. So, I'm an actress, a creative, an entertainer, and now newly a mom and wife. And yeah, I just enjoy life. I really do. I think we were talking about that before we started filming. I am a lover of life, a lover of art, and a lover of life. But yeah, that was very kind of you to say. That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
She is one of my favorite people. I was introduced to you through YouTube.
Yes.
And like your energy is just... You can feel it on screen. I feel like sometimes when you post stuff, I'm like, oh my gosh. Or if I see something and I'm sending you pictures from TV, like, oh my gosh, I just saw your commercial. I feel like such a proud friend. I think I'm just proud of people that I care about when they do things. Cause it's like, it's not easy.
It's not. And I was just telling you before, I need to rebrand, recalibrate, and put more content out. It's been a while, y'all. I've had a whole baby and everything. Getting back in the swing of things. And I still do content. I've done a lot of content for others. But my own content has taken a back burner, if you will. But it never really was like the end goal for me either.
Right.
Like acting, movies, television has always been like my biggest dream, wanting to, be in that vein. So it was like a vehicle, right? And that I still need to use and utilize because I have built such a family on YouTube that I can't just leave niggas hanging. You know what I mean?
Please,
like, where you
because
at?
let me
I gotta
tell
go
you,
live when I go home. After dinner tonight, I'm gonna have to go live. Like, I was talking with Yana, like. So yeah.
you're doing amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Because
you too.
oh my gosh, like I just get so excited for. And you recently did, what was it, season 4 of The Lesbian?
Yes, and we're now shooting season 5. Yes, that is a whole thing. And I'm like, where is the seasons and the storyline? I'm like, what happened again? Okay, I remember. Okay, yeah, because in season 2, I said, what? So yes, we are shooting season 5. Shout out to Big Jaw, a brother of ours, just my brother in love him so much. So yes, that is happening.
And your character was just,
she's the best. My character in that, she the best.
She has grown as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, and the way she had one scene in season 4 where she called her man's friend.
And I can't even air quote her. She was a friend. Let me not. She was.
Really she was a friend. Towards the end, you did see. Okay, she was really just a friend.
Take the quotes away. Yes.
But she was in a shower, and I was like,
"Yeah,
what?
Yeah."
And you handled that better than I would have.
Ooh, me in real life too. I say that, but I don't even know what I would have done in real life. I literally probably would have just been just there frozen, like whole bitch in the shower. I'm just standing in front of the shower, stuck, can't even move. She's like, "Excuse me, you're gonna get out, can't even leave." I don't even know. I don't even know what I would do.
You're like, what is happening?
I don't even know. But yeah.
But you killed that. I'm like, oh my gosh,
that's so exciting. Other opportunities, have come and are coming from stuff like that. So that's dope. And I appreciate when people enjoy the stuff that's out there. So
oh yeah, because you acting.
Period. Okay. Oh, you hoes. Let me not say so many cuss words. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
I realize that cursing is just so much fun.
Yeah, it's great.
My friends and I, we like to share things that relate to us. Mm-hmm. And I found one that just had me so tickled. It was like, I like to say a little curse word. And the girl's all proper. And she goes, shit. Mm-hmm. Fuck. She was like, bitch, God. I was like, oh, hell yeah. It went
That's how it be sometimes.
No,
and that's the only way you can get shit across.
Every day I think I'm a changed woman. I wake up with a renewed spirit and the love of the Lord, and then I get on the freeway.
Oh no, you because I be driving. Now see, that's the one time you can't because people be driving so crazy.
My thing is, when you see, no, seriously, especially on the 405 when people are like ready to run you over and they didn't even
let you up.
and you're like, what the fuck are you doing, you idiot?
Yeah, you can't even, child. And then that be making me mad too, because I damn near be the wave that people then they'll be want to shoot you. But no, only time on the highway you got to let that go. But every other time people need to be cussed out. Most of the time people need to be cussed out.
Most of the time people need to be, yes. I agree with you on that. Jesus, yes. Okay, we're bringing it in. We fine. We just curse a little bit, and that's okay. I think we, it's acceptable.
It is, but I have a 2-year-old at home that it repeats everything.
Mm-hmm. And they repeat the stuff that they should not say more than they do the stuff
that. Fuck, Mama? I'm like, no. I'm like, no, nigga. You're like, no, nigga. So it's just you can't do that. And somebody got to be the adult.
No,
and I guess
it's you.
Technically, it's me. So I'm like, okay, I got to stop cursing. So I got to practice. It's funny too, and you can't reinforce it, so you can't laugh at niggas.
But on the inside, you like
hilarious.
Dying.
I'm like, he sounds so cute. I'm like, exactly, baby. That's how I feel. That's why mommy said, "What the fuck?" Because I'm literally doing something. I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "What the fuck?" It's crazy.
We've all been there.
We've
all been there.
So
my daughter is probably gonna laugh at me for actually telling this story.
Uh-oh.
But I love you. She was in the 9th grade, and I call her my broke bestie. Now she's my broke-ish bestie because she got a job. So, she got a little money, but she still wants mommy's money too. I'm not mad at it. If your mama gonna still be there for you, would you get out her pockets?
Yeah.
So her freshman year, she had asked me for something, and I was like, I don't fuck with broke bitches. And she was like, I ain't no broke bitch. And I was like,
dang.
And I have never let her live that down. Every now and then, I just be like, I ain't no broke bitch. She be like, Mom.
She had to let you know. Okay. Thank you very much. I got more than half of a tank in my gas tank. And I got $75 in my savings account, so don't even try me.
When I tell you I couldn't do nothing but laugh, and it still tickles me to this day because she doesn't curse in front of me.
Yeah.
Out of respect. But that day, I guess she was like, girl, you ain't playing in my face.
Yeah. Let me stand my ground, Mama. Now, wait a minute. You can't just play me like that. Yeah.
And people go, you talk to your kid like that? I'm like, that is my best friend.
Yeah. Oh, that's sweet.
Yes.
I love that for you guys.
I'm like,
I love that.
That's my girl. So, yes, I treat her like that's my girl.
Yeah.
And we have fun with each other. She know it ain't nothing but love between us, but that just it cracked me up. So no, I get it. You gotta. And with Amari, I try not to curse, but it'd be like sometimes it just.
I mean, sometimes if you don't, you're gonna get a damn autoimmune disease. You got to let the stuff out, because if we sit around here just not cursing, something gonna happen.
Yeah.
Our ass gonna fall off or something.
And I need that because it gives me character.
For some, we just gonna start having we just cannot we gotta say the
exactly shit. You gotta get it out.
But
I had a friend go, flip the table, it's okay. Don't encourage the crazy, because flip one, I might flip the other.
No, seriously, where's the line drawn?
Exactly. So no, we won't flip tables.
Let's not go to jail.
We won't flip the table.
Let's figure out a way to let our
But we'll say the curse word.
Yeah.
I'm too cute for jail.
It's way too cute.
I'm like, I
can't go.
Can't do that. Okay.
Not even for a second.
Yeah, 60 days in, I'm like, you did that on purpose? Yeah, no. Couldn't do it. So, what do people assume about you that's not true?
What do people assume about me?
I had no assumptions of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the question, but I feel like I'm like your friend's friend, or like I don't meet a lot of strangers. Like I'm a warm person, but what do people assume about me? I will say people may assume that I am a lot more of an extrovert than I am.
Okay, I can see that.
Now that is something that is not true, and I'm not just the most reserved person, but I'm not maybe how I may present on YouTube and in the sketches and all of that. So that is probably something that people like. Or if I'm not telling jokes, where it's like, what's wrong? It's like I'm literally not the character that I play.
Exactly.
Nadia, you know what I mean? I'm literally not Nadia. You know what I'm saying? So even though it's me playing Nadia, yes, same mannerism, same whatever. But so that's probably something I am probably a little more chill. I like my work, but I like being alone. I love being by myself. Do not threaten me with a good time. If I can get something I'm reading right now and get to boom, boom, boom. Now I got the kids and stuff. Love being with him, but whatever the fam. But I love being by myself too. So yeah.
And I tell people all the time, they be like, "Oh, Amari's leaving. What are you gonna do?" I was like,
"Chill,
yeah,
chill, hard, chill." Uppercase.
Because my child is his mother's child, and he can yap.
That's fair.
And sometimes I'll be like,
yeah.
They're like, you done? He'll go, oh, wait, one more thing. And I'll go, okay. And that one more thing is not one more thing, ever. And sometimes it's a lot.
It's a lot all the time. Yeah. And my baby just learned talking. He's just learning words and stuff, and it's a lot.
And he's got good facial, too. I was cracking up watching. I'm like, oh, he giving you face with those words.
Yeah. and then he's very smart, so he's learning the whole manipulative thing, right? Like I want this, so let me, or I'm like, it's so cute. I'm like, that's good. I'm like, you get the tearing up and everything. I be pissing him off. I be pissing my son off. I know he'd be like, bitch. Because I be like, and I be laughing in his face sometimes. But it's a lot. No, them talking is a lot. I don't want to hear that.
But that builds good character laughing in her face.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I used to tell people all the time, no one can hurt your kids' feelings if they learn tough skin at home.
Oh, sure. Sure. A little tough love, not too tough.
Not too tough. We're not talking about abuse.
You know what I'm saying? God damn. You know. we have to put that disclaimer out there because people are like, hell
we're not saying
the shit out of my kids for no reason. No.
But they, because I used to do that with Amari. He would just be crying for no reason, and I would be like, so it was one day I was like, and he looked at me like, the fuck wrong with you? Like he gave me, if he could say that, he would have said that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, see how it feels? It don't feel so nice, does it? Yeah. So what pulled you towards acting and storytelling?
I have known from a very young age that I wanted to be an actor. My mom, love her down, put me in like modeling when I was in a preteen.
Really?
I don't know if y'all remember Limited 2 in the Gap, but I used to like model and do stuff for Limited 2, and then I started doing like print modeling. So my mom had put me in that pretty early on. And I think even as a kid, like we went to like Universal Studios one time, and I got picked to do like the slime show or whatever. And once they did, and I was like, oh, I got to do this. This is it. No. So I knew pretty early on. And then once I got to high school, I actually booked like a commercial. And college, I studied acting and theater and film production in college. So I knew pretty early on that like this is what I wanted to do. You know, be in movies, make movies, be in television, make television. So yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
To believe in yourself that young, because I don't think I had it together like that.
I mean, I ain't gonna say I had it together. I'm just like, your girl be entertaining, people be laughing, people enjoy me. Okay. So this is what but also it's not even that. Like I loved television and like the stuff that I grew up watching. Whatever, like when I would watch TVs and shows, like I just loved that experience so much. I was just like, I want to do that.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like by no means having it all together, whatever, but I just knew watching A Different World, I was like, I just love them up there watching the Cosby Show. I'm like, I want to be.
And who was your favorite character on A Different World?
On A Different World? Okay. I loved, you know what? I loved everybody differently for good reasons. Like I loved Cree. I loved her character. I loved what was her name that worked with Mr. Gaines in the with the short haircut, because she looked like my mom. Or a younger version of my mom. So like I just loved her. I even loved Whitley, portions of her, because I loved how fabulous. I loved how she dressed and how she was rich. I loved that. So even though she was like, I was like, I want to be walking around there like that too. So I loved every like parts of everybody's character. I know Lisa Bonet, you know, she was like when it first started, because eventually she left, right? But like even her, like her whole, like she was a different hippie, you know, whatever. But I love different parts of all of the women. Right. Jada, when she was the whole, you know,
right. And she was definitely
beautiful, wonderful. The like, you know, goodness. The what is it? Rebel. The Rebel character. I loved everybody, like for different reasons.
And that show is such goodness.
A good show. Even the Cosby Show. All the different kids. You know, it's just I just was like, I want to be that. I want to be in an ensemble cast. I want to be the whatever.
Right.
Sister, cousin, friend, daughter, I don't know, neighbor.
You're like something. Just let me be a part of this.
I want to be a part of that.
That's a different situation right there. Yeah. When did you realize going through this that, man, I'm built for this? This is my thing.
Am I built for this? I be asking myself that daily. I think around high school was when I like booked towards the end of my high school career. I think when I booked a commercial for the first time. like on my own because I had worked as a kid, but I didn't know, like it's not like I was getting the modeling or whatever. So I didn't equate. I thought it was fun, and my mom let me do it, and it was kind of like whatever, which was nice. I'm glad she kind of didn't. She didn't really like Joe Jackson it. You know what I mean? It was like she put me in it, but it wasn't like dance mom kind of like
Right.
So I kind of was able to do other stuff. I was able to play basketball and do other things, and I was in theater club in high school. I just knew. I feel like maybe around high school is when it's like I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. I was that dramatic with it. I'm like, I'm moving to LA. I'm gonna be in 5 movies by the time I'm 22.
Okay.
All of the things. Oh yeah, all of the things. Yeah.
But even if it didn't happen the way that you planned it, you still made it.
Oh sure. Or I'm making it my own. What is for me is for me.
Because LA is not easy to sustain.
It's not.
Especially when you're not from here. People come here and you're just like, LA built different.
Yeah.
LA is built different.
Yeah, and it's a tough place. It's a tough place as a transplant. Like you said, somebody who is not from here coming here. If you don't have a good support system or community, it is very tough. It's very expensive. It's very seedy. It's people everywhere. That's what coming from Texas again. That's something that bothers me still.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just everywhere, right? Traffic, and you go to the store and the parking lot full. Like in the South, it's like around Christmas time is when the mall is full. Like you live in LA, the mall looks like that every day, no matter what, or whatever, depending on where you're going. Malls are an elusive concept nowadays.
They
right?
are.
But in the traditional sense. But yes, a lot of people. It's expensive. It can be cutthroat. It's just a lot. Yeah, it can be a lot. So you gotta have your community.
You do.
Your people that you drink wine with, and or you will drown. I've had lots of friends come and go. The industry is changing a lot too. You have to be super malleable in this type of work. It's tough. It's not. That's why people go crazy or don't do it or quit.
Yeah,
it's a very insane
industry. It is.
Yeah.
It is. That's crazy. And with you saying that, with how competitive that it is this something you would let your son do?
Yes. It's funny because I'm putting him to work already. He's been on auditions already. I've taken him to set with me. I introduce him to direct like people that when I go work. And I say that because there are success stories in the industry, but the community, usually those actors have parents that never left their side and stuff like that. And I know me. So I'm like, oh sure, he can absolutely, because I'm not finna ship my baby nowhere or or just ain't nothing. You know what I mean? We coming to work and we're going home or whatever, So I absolutely would. I want to put him into things and then have him work and come out of it by the time, like school age and things. My son's pretty young, so he can still do some good stuff. And then like, kindergarten, first, still get back, whatever. And then maybe reintroduce it at a later age. Because that's kind of what happened to me. I like did it. And then I, came back around to it on my own timing and stuff like that. So I absolutely, yes. We got to exploit the children. How we going? No, I'm just playing. I'm kidding, but like,
I feel it.
If your kid is cute,
I feel it.
We have to be serious because in California they even have to pass something because there's been a lot of bloggers and stuff children abuse and all of that. So let me like really be serious with it. If it works and your kid is into it and all that, seriously, I think you should do it. But if it's not, you can't
like Jason Weaver's mom is a prime example of
making sure he got his money. Yeah, absolutely. And Keke Palmer and
Keke Palmer. There are some that are about their kids.
Absolutely. It's just about the business and just, ain't on no bullshit. You know what I mean? It's a lot of bullshit out there. So
when I see some of this stuff, I'm just like,
yeah. And I'm sure you watched the Nickelodeon.
The Nickelodeon. Oh my gosh.
So with stories, and it's funny because I remember those shows and in certain things, and it's like things didn't happen for me at certain ages, and I'm like, look at all the stuff, right? But I've always had very involved parents and all of that. I don't think,
they wouldn't have let that happen.
I would only got so close to the drama because people leaving their kids and all that other stuff. Like, that's the last thing.
And that's the thing. As a parent, you have to be like,
spending a night with a grump. Like, what's his name? The cute one. I mean, not the cute one. They all look cute. Jake and Josh, or Nate and Josh, whatever.
Oh yeah,
The one whose parent allowed him to spend like a
exactly.
night with the guy and stuff.
Yeah,
Like that's like okay, you know that is crazy,
because
right?
and you look at Amanda Bynes,
Yeah,
you
that's just
and it's
so
just like,
it sucks. Yeah. So that's all very serious things. And I do have reservations too because my son is so bright and smart and cute and all the things. I don't, I just want to look out for him and not just put him out there like that. You know what
no,
I
I feel
mean?
you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to
Okay.
TI. Shout out to TIP, all
Oh,
them kids and things.
all them
That family and
kids.
the little one that's doing great. What's her name? Harris.
Yes,
Harris.
love
I
her.
love her name. I love that. That is so cute. Harris. That is just too much. I
They
love that.
anointed that girl.
They did. She be singing and stuff, and she be acting.
Yes,
She was
she was
somebody's
in.
daughter in it got canceled, but the lies or the
Yeah,
something about the
yeah.
garden of lies,
Mm-hmm.
or don't get me lying.
Yeah.
The show. Yeah.
I was like, well, look
Yeah,
at her.
yeah.
Yeah, it makes me happy to see kids be happy doing what they want to do.
Me too. Yes.
And I'm like, they're doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, she cute. She sees that like that. She destined. She gonna be somebody on a Broadway show or just doing
As
something.
she should.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
she should.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. Yes. Sometimes nepotism is. I would love to make my kids nepo babies. I'm not even gonna lie.
Same. Also, go to work. You know
exactly.
what I mean? But do what I do, but you take your ass to work.
Exactly.
That's what I like about Kimura and watching the show, and her and the babies, and where they grown and stuff. But her trying to get them,
it's like, she's like, no.
Y'all got to fucking do shit. Now you got the name, you got the shit, but you got to do the shit.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And she is because she's like, I work too hard for this for you to just be like, oh, I got money.
Whole bunch of, yeah.
No.
Anyway. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So your son, what's his personality like?
My son is very confident. I love that.
I wonder who he gets that from.
I know, right? He's very sure of himself. He's very like, I'm doing this. He's very funny.
Mm-hmm.
And he's also very kind. He's very sweet. I shout out to my husband. Shout out to his dad because I think he sees him, giving a certain amount of care to his mom and his grandma and things like that. So he's a very sweet boy too. So I hope boys love their mama, right? So I hope that continues on, not in a toxic way, because
right.
Mamas, and they sons being their boyfriends and all that,
no, ain't none of that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
It ain't none of that with us. I can tell you that for a fact.
No, I'm gonna be like, go as long as she's great for you and things, and you're happy. Get out of here, okay?
Listen,
but no, he's sweet.
Not all of us are like that because
right.
How has motherhood changed you as a woman?
Motherhood has. I think
because you definitely have a different glow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel more confident. I mean, there's nothing more reassuring than giving birth, right? There's nothing more like, well, God damn it, if I can do that, like, what the fuck you throwing at me? I can do whatever. So there is that built in just with that experience. But I also think I think motherhood just calls you to a better self. Like whatever you thought you could do when you're a mama, you got to do even more, right?
Yes.
So it just calls out like a more what's the way I want to describe it? Just a stronger or a better self that you maybe wouldn't even imagine being, because you ain't never had to mother nobody or whatever. So yeah.
I love that. That's actually beautiful, and I love that we're talking during this month because motherhood is one of the most powerful roles that you can carry if you want to be a mom. Before people start attacking me, thinking, oh no, there are some people that choose not to be. My daughter does not want to have kids.
That's fair.
I am completely okay with that. People are like, oh, I'm like, listen.
And she might change her mind.
Exactly. She's still young. It could happen.
And even if she don't, that's okay too. Because the worst is when people do not want and they have to take care of. And that's the trauma that is passed down.
Exactly.
So there should be more people who decide yay or nay and make that decision.
Exactly. I'm just like, I'm not going to force it. I am she's seen me be her mom, and now she's watching me as her younger brother's mom, and she's just like, I don't want to do that. And I said, I respect that.
Yeah.
That's fair, because it's a lot of work that goes into it.
And I'll almost say that I'm pretty early postpartum, 2 years. I'll almost say that it is a very ugly side. And it's not even the bond or the relationship or your children. I think it's more so the ugly side of the realization of how the world treats mothers, specifically America, maybe, because I feel like other places they
adore moms,
hold moms a little closer. But in our society here, it's an ugly side of seeing, like, again, the sacrifice and all the things that moms have to do. So yeah, I think that is something too that you're constantly battling. And I feel like we even have to, like, change the way we think about it, because it's not going away, right? Our kids are with us, so we have to, like, think positive about something that may not even be
exactly
so positive.
No, I totally agree with you on that, because
period.
This mom life will chew you up,
and have you
oh my gosh, it will have you crying some days where you're just like, I failed,
like, what did I do,
and
then,
why,
why
and then your kid will be like, you're the best mom on the planet. Now you're like, I'm crying for a total different reason, because it's the reassurance that you didn't realize you needed.
Sure.
And I'm just like, okay, I got this. I can keep pushing a little bit more, because I feel like the mental load of things is heavier than.
Absolutely. And I applaud, excuse me, moms, co-parents, okay, single moms, okay. What's single minus single when you by yourself, ain't even with yourself and got these babies,
Man.
Because it is a lot of the mental load, and a lot that I am very appreciative of having my husband to figure out how to give some of the mental load too. Because even when you have somebody there, I think we're the nurturers, right? And we're women, we're better than men. Whatever. Take that, whatever.
Take that how you want.
We think of the stuff that men don't think of.
Right.
Like, you didn't even think to pack this and this and this and this, but the baby gonna need that. What if the baby, or whatever. It don't,
Literally.
So you're right. It's a lot of the mental load. And I think that's why community is so important. More important than any other thing that you'll learn as a mom is your network of who you gonna lean on when these babies.
And you can't lean on everybody when it comes to parenting.
No.
I've learned that the hard way. I've thought I had some mom friends that I was just like, and then you're just like, you're not a mom I would leave my kid with.
Oh no. I have so much anxiety about that. Even with school, and I'm ready. I'm like, okay, I'm mentally ready to leave him at school. But even with that, I'm still like, but just that I have so much anxiety about. They go and play with friends eventually. They have stuff, or the other parent like pick them. I'm like, ooh, I gotta build up this, because right now I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? I just could not. But the baby's there too. But like, I'm trying to, from when my baby's Amari's age and stuff, like,
it's
build
hard.
up the
Amari does not spend the night anywhere. I think he spent the night and he's 9. He'll be 10.
Yeah, that's right.
We don't leave him.
Yeah, I wouldn't
with people, because not everybody's going to treat. And we do have people that we're just like, you're safe.
No, for sure. It's not even them. It's just being a.
But my own, and I tell people all the time, okay, yeah, I may call you.
Yeah.
I may text you.
Yeah.
I mean, but even when I leave him with his dad, I still be like, how y'all doing?
Of course.
That's my baby.
Absolutely.
It's his son, but that's my baby.
Absolutely.
And I tell people all the time, there is a difference.
Sure. Yeah, my mom, I'm grown as hell. My mom still be like, where are you at? I'm like, girl, first of all, don't do me. No. But yeah, just randomly be like, I just want to know you're safe. Or I just want to know. It's like, you be grown across the world or whatever. So yeah, that just comes with the territory.
I got my daughter's location on Life 360 and Find My.
Funny.
I'm like, I can stalk her at any given moment.
I want that relationship with my own daughter. I want to share locations, but I feel like if the technology, because when we was, and when I was younger, location was around like that. I feel like I wouldn't
I
I wouldn't
wouldn't.
even let my parents be on my social media, nigga. Man. My dad, like, I might as well have cursed this nigga down when I blocked, like, didn't want him to be like my social media because I just feel like we're close in real life, and social media was my, you know what I mean? This is when
Mm-hmm.
like maybe Instagram first came out or whatever. You know, like
when it was just the pictures.
when it was just the pictures and stuff, right? I'm like, oh, let me not. Let me not. What part of Gen? I'm a millennial, so whatever. You millennial too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we're millennials. So
and we cute.
Yeah, period. But yeah, I didn't even want to share, you know, or like be on social media. I'm like, no,
And that's
fine.
fair.
You know, but I'm cool
That's
with
your
my
dad.
parents though. Yes. And
that's
we're
a different
close.
situation.
Like me and my dad are
yeah.
close. So I'm like, and when I post, I don't want to be thinking like my parents. And they, of course, when it first, they were looking at every single thing. I'm like, man, I can't even say anything about a date or anything. So I was like, okay, you gotta, you know. But that's good. Y'all are so close. I love you and your daughter's relationship. I love that for y'all.
Sometimes it's to the point where you're just like, she has no shame.
She your baby.
She is definitely.
She your baby.
I'm like,
go ahead, girl. That's all you gotta do.
That's my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. I raised her to be the confident,
yeah,
you know, well-rounded person that she is, that speaks her mind sometimes a little too much. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
But she knows I will be there like that.
Yeah. That's great.
If she having the most minor inconvenience, I was in the stall and there was no toilet paper, I'm gonna get a call.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to get a call. She will call me for everything. And guess what? I'm gonna answer.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
But I want that for you. You know, even with your son, it's like my son tells me stuff like he told me today his desk mate looked at him and was like, "You want to be my boyfriend?" And I said, "What'd you say?" He said, "I said, no, thank you." And he said, she was telling all the girls in our class, he told me, no, thank you. He rejected me.
Oh my gosh,
and I said,
the children.
You are in the 4th grade.
So yeah, I definitely want to be close.
I said, but you did it politely. You said, no, thank you. I said, I think you did a good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. I'm sure she feels bad about it, but I said, mommy's proud of you.
And I feel like when she tells her parents, they're gonna be like, "Well, that was a nice way."
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Good for you for reassuring him. That's good. He's like, "Hell no, girl."
in his mind,
in his language.
And I said, "Well, what made you say no, thank you?" He was like, "She's taller than me." I was like,
"Oh, okay." That's
like,
a thing, but tell him, "Hey, you better learn."
I was like, trees. Right, climb that tree.
You'll learn later.
She
said, "Men love us first of all."
Oh,
it gets on my nerve. I was just at a friend's brunch, or no, her birthday was at the district. So loud, love this. Shout out to black owned, talking black owned and stuff. The district in Inglewood, was that Inglewood?
Inglewood,
Inglewood, up to no good. And it was some little cat daddy. He about right here to me. I ain't that tall, y'all, but like I wear heels and stuff when I go out, and I'm 5'8.5". I'm almost 5'9". So like, I guess I ain't. Yeah, I wear tall. Heels though, so it's like I'm like, and I'm just talking with him and stuff, but I'm literally wanting to just put him in my pocket, like, sir. But anyway.
His confidence was bigger than he was,
and that's how I gotta be. That's how I gotta
and
be.
I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it either.
You know. Okay, so we're gonna move out of being a parent, and go on to going in, mom and chasing your dreams. What is that like?
Tough.
It's tough.
Very hard. Yeah, very hard. A lot of different things going on at once.
Got to be selective about what you choose, huh?
Sure. I think time is even more limited. Space, bandwidth is even more limited. You got to rely a lot on community. You got to get the community if you don't have the community. Damn, rebrand yourself. You got to, I think every time you do give birth or have a new child, however you acquire that child, you a new person.
Oh my gosh.
Each different time. So all those things happening at once, it's tough. I'm having quite a ride making sure everything is taken care of while still taking care of myself.
Yes. And you have to take care of yourself because and you're still in that because new studies have shown that it takes 7 years and I'm just like, I wish I had known this even back when I had my older kids,
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
it was times where I was just like, something is wrong with me. Nothing's wrong with me.
Yeah, but your brain is rewired because you're like, what? Because even the mom brain and stuff. I'm like, why am I not remembering stuff that I know, child? I'm like, I got 2 degrees. I know stuff. I'm like, why am I not? You feel bad. You feel slow. You feel whatever. So there's so much rerouting within yourself. Let's even talk about spiritual, whatever. And again, I feel a certain way being supported with a partner. So, and there's so many women that do a lot of these transitions alone. And so my heart go out to all of us because regardless of people around, you still go through postpartum.
You're still going through postpartum.
You go postpartum
and
regardless.
Sometimes you don't realize you're going through it until
Sure.
later. So I had my youngest at 33, and everybody kept going, "Oh, you're still young enough." I was not young enough. Never drank coffee till I had him. Never. When I tell you that boy took all my energy, I was just like, okay. I was emotional more than I had ever been. I'm an emotional person. I'm a crier. I am a crybaby. Cool. I was not the same. And then going through that 7-year process, I am in my 40s now. Now I'm perimenopausal. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I just got through, and now I'm going through a whole different situation.
Yeah.
And it's not, oh my gosh. Okay. So we are going to wrap this up.
But we can bring it around. I mean, it's Women's Month, right? Women's History Month. I mean, that's the whole thing with us, and why I think it's just so important that we constantly are taking care of ourselves, because we're always going through like some shedding, transformation. Even literally, child, we got these periods every month. So we're literally shedding, literally shedding, whatever. Then our hormones are changed. So right when you have your babies, then you go through your mid 30s and 40s, then so there's always like this period of change. And so us taking care of ourselves constantly and being more selfish women, it's true.
Yes.
We have to. It's a very patriarchal society that we live in. Men always, we have to be more selfish.
Oh, I agree.
We have to be more selfish.
100,000%. I was talking to a friend earlier today, and I said, I was watching a video where this man said he was watching his wife go through so many changes, and he wanted to understand her more from a clinical perspective. And he said he realized women are only sane 1 week a month. And I said, if more men really understood that when you're going through.
Sane? Did he mean like our levels is like what that mean?
Because when you think about the whole phase of our cycles,
yeah, sure,
it's only 1 good week where our hormones are just
level. Fair, yeah,
or what they say is supposed to be.
Sure.
And in that 1 week, we are glowing. We are on top of our A game. And when that week is, because you're like, shit, I can conquer.
Yeah. They can do whatever. You got the energy to conquer the world. Sure. That's the luteal, I think, right?
Yeah.
Or the follicle.
I believe it's the luteal.
Yeah.
But I am.
Yeah,
I'll be shining.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. And I'm just like, that makes so much sense. I wish more men took time to understand us.
Yeah, and they don't, and they suck, and we're just gonna have to keep.
And this is why we need women.
Yeah.
This is why we need our girlfriends.
It's true. It's true.
And sometimes I feel like I suck with you as a fellow mom, not checking in.
Don't feel that way at all.
As much as I should.
Child, it gets harder and harder to respond to me. Like, and then I'm in group chats. I'm in I have constant states of overwhelm personally, so I absolutely never take personal. No, seriously. Nothing makes me understand it more than having a small kid. You know what I mean? Like, you get it. You're like, okay, people got to be like, it's like, no, I get so. Child, don't feel any
don't think I'm
way.
not thinking about you though, because I be like,
likewise.
I tell people all the time. I be like, oh, I've got one friend, and she just be like, I just wait for you to text me, because her kids are older. Our daughters met each other in basketball when they were young. I think they may have been like 7. They've been best friends since then. And every now and then I'm like, I love you. I'm sorry. She loves Amari. And I'm like, and she'll just be like, she said, I know.
There's a lot going on. Before we started recording, we was talking about all the things that are going to so child. It be people be in whole people family girl. Don't even worry about me. I mean, we're not like that, but I mean
No, yeah.
likewise. I'm always wanting for your success and all the things, especially like with the show and all the things you're endeavoring in, raising your young king, Mookie, making sure your daughter is doing her like it's always a lot. So yeah, but you look good.
Thank you.
You look like you're doing it, girl, right? You know what I'm saying?
And I do want to thank you before I close this out. I want to thank you because when I started this, I came to you for advice.
Really?
I did.
I don't remember that, girl.
I
remember not being able to do it one time, and you was like, "Let's do it." I'm like, I can't drink no wine right now. I ain't got nothing to talk about. I can't, you know what I mean? But I don't remember that.
But you were pregnant. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say it.
You didn't say it at that moment, and then you told me.
Yeah.
After.
Okay, yeah. Right at the moment, yeah.
I'm like, but no, I came to you for advice because I was nervous. Like this has been 2 years prior to where I am now, a thought. And I was so nervous. I was worried about being judged. I was worried about, and then you were just like, just get in front of the camera and do it. I was like, okay. And literally that was your advice. And
here we are. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I still think about that. I don't even count what I do as success or whatever like that. I can see, I mean, I have some followers on YouTube and all of that, but I know people who are like doing it really big. And even in my little success and stuff, little. Even in the traction I made, I still be like, people gonna judge this. And I still don't put things out. Because of that. Yeah. And that's okay. And it's like, it's our art. It's just like our babies. Like you can be hard on yourself, whatever, but you care about your presentation, all that. You just can't let it paralyze you where nothing comes out.
Yes.
But if you overcritical of your own stuff, so the fuck what? Like,
right.
You know, I heard two gentlemen talking on set the other night about one guy was telling the other gentleman, like, you in your head too much, you in your head too much. But this is what I think, you know. We need more motherfuckers in their head. You know, a lot of people going around not thinking enough.
Exactly.
And ChatGPT and everything. You maybe go inward a little bit.
Exactly.
You know? So I actually don't. I mean, it's coming from a Virgo, right? Well, you know. But hey, like if you are gonna overanalyze something, it's your art or things you want to put out. It's like, you know, and eventually you come out of it. You want phases. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that.
You do.
You care about how you come off.
When I tell you, even now, that still pops in my head.
Sure.
When I'm having those moments of doubt.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
just get out there and do it.
Oh my gosh.
I got to do it too, girl.
Because I have days where I'm like when I first started, I had somebody.
What?
Somebody left a comment. They was like, what happened to your forehead? I was like, and I didn't know.
People on the internet are fucking mean.
They are. And that's when I realized they criticized fucking Beyonce. And God damn it. Yeah. To me, I'm like, I studied this woman. What can you criticize?
Oh, people, everything.
So I'm like, if you're going to criticize her, you're going to criticize somebody like Janae, you're going to criticize somebody like SZA. People going to have something to say. Why not me? Exactly.
Sorry, we can't even, let me stop.
Why not me?
Yeah.
And now it was just like, okay.
You got, and you know what? Some people with real thick skin, you know, they engage even with the negative, even with the people acting crazy, because it's engagement. So when people get on your comments acting stupid, just act stupid back. Why not?
Right.
Why not? It's engagement.
And like, I'm still here.
Thanks for watching.
And you still watch.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
And you left a comment.
Period. That's why I'm like, you might as well be like, well, what's wrong with you? Same thing wrong with yours. And then they get out, man. And then boom, we got 3 comments. And you're just like, have a good time. I'm just playing. But you know, be jovial with it. But no, people suck. People on the internet are very harsh. Which is why I've been very hesitant of stuff. I try to, you know, I'm like, oh, does this look okay? Is this whatever? Yeah, because people are terrible. They'll eat you up. Yeah.
Where can we find you next?
OMG, friends. Okay, so keep following me on Instagram. I am working on some shows.
Okay.
One I can talk about, which is Josh's show, The Lesbian Homie on Tubi, that's going to come out. But there's some other things too that I have not signed officially paperwork yet, so I won't say. But more things on Tubi and more shows and some more content that I'm making. So you can follow me on Instagram, Marshayla9. Hopefully we can, put it somewhere. I'm on Facebook. I'm on TikTok. I'm growing my TikTok now. I enjoy TikTok. I know it's been went through all this stuff, the own it now, the Ellison's on it, all this other different stuff. But I'm a noob. I've been engaging more on it. I've been scrolling for a while, but now I'm like, oh, let me make some more TikToks. So
if you ever need me,
okay, period. Love that.
I'm always down. I'll bring wine.
Okay, period. And I need to do some more stand up too. My stand up was popping really nicely prior to COVID. Had the baby.
We can make that happen. Maybe we could do something at 10:10.
Maybe we can.
That would be dope to get you back into it. Sure, we could have because I can arrange that.
Okay, period. We're gonna have to do some talking. We're gonna make this different amateur nights or whatever. I got so many friends and coworkers that I have that are comedians. Yes. So there's lots of love and lots of love from that community and open arms. Like, come on back, come on, do 5 minutes, come on, do 5 minutes. Yes. So for me, it's funny. I stopped around the time I was pregnant because I didn't want to be fat on the stage. Even though I feel like I looked beautiful pregnant. Yeah, I just didn't want to be pregnant. I don't know what the fuck. We just be thinking, I don't even know. It don't even matter. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, would I still think the same this way? I don't know. Well, the next baby, do I want to? So but that was the only reason. I just literally stopped getting it. Yeah. I got to have more. Everybody needs siblings. My mama only child. But love you, mama. She needed some damn siblings. Everybody needs siblings.
I was my mom's only child, and I've been told I'm selfish because of that. And I'm like, I don't share well.
No. And then you had your baby so far apart that they practically only children too.
He's literally the youngest. Our oldest turned 29 in November.
I don't even know you had an oldest.
We're a blended family. So yeah, his oldest sibling is 29. Okay, he's 9. Okay. Turning 10. And when I tell you, it's like he's all our baby.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're doing great.
You are too. I'm so proud of you.
How old is Yana's wine corner?
We are 3. We will be 4 in September. I know. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it.
That's beautiful. Well, again, congratulations on all this continued success.
And you've been here since the beginning when it was just a thought.
Okay. Because I remember I remember you posting about it and all of that. And I just feel like you had like a whole backdrop and everything, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, girl. Well, cheers to you. You ain't even got no wine in your cup. Oh, but there we go. Let's cheers it on the way out.
We can't cheers with an empty glass because that's bad luck.
That's bad luck.
Somebody told me that was 10 years of bad sex, and I'm not wishing that over my life.
Have that ever in life. Okay, cheers to you.
Cheers to you.
Yay. We love that.
Yes, you blessed like an aged bottle of wine. So fine. Not to mention if you